Hello my dear crypto enthusiast, and today is Bitcoin trades with you on this video. This video will be really interesting because I will try to answer the question, is it even possible to exit every trade with the profit? Most of you will say no, but I am saying that it is absolutely possible, and in this video I will show you a little tutorial and I will show you the rules on how you can do that and how you can achieve that. And the central point is not just a DCA, which is a dollar cost average, which you probably already heard of thousands of times. It is very important, but there is another very important key factor how to do that, and actually how to do that with the 2x leverage without ever being liquidated. Are you interested in it? Then let's go ahead and watch this video. First of all, what I have here drawn for you is kind of like a little chart. Imagine that the price moved from here like at $10 was the way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the $100, which actually 10x. Um, and then it failed with the ABC correction. First time it fell like to $50 from 100, which is like a 50% loss. Then it retraced and failed another $20. Okay, so what is the point of the dollar cost average? It's very important to understand because right now I will reveal you one of the mistakes that most of the people and newbies in the market they do have, and even some of the investors, new investors, uh, do have that mistake. For example, for some kind of reason, I don't know why, but you enter the market here, right? Which is not a good decision, but that happens, like some people are saying that shit happens, and that's whatever happened here. And you enter the market here. For example, you bought, well, for a simple calculation, $100 price, and every time you enter, let's say that you enter with $100. So let's imagine that this is in-stream trades coin, right? So you bought here in-stream trades coin for $100 and you bought one coin, right? Then the price went all the way here, and whenever it was $50, you decided, okay, it's falling down, so I'm gonna DCA dollar cost average, and I will buy another. I will spend another $100 and buy another in-stream trades coin here, right? Okay, you do that, and you spend another $100. Guess where is your entry price now with the dollar cost average? Most of the people, and here's the mistake, listen about it. Most of the people will think that it's actually in the middle, right? So they will say, okay, 100 here, 50 here, so my entry point will be in the middle, somewhere here, like $75, right? But this is not true. Okay, and to understand that, there are two different types of the averages. There you go. There's an average price that most of the people think about, and they think, okay, it's going to be 75, but actually in the trading they're going to be so-called average weighted price. For example, here you spend $100 whenever the price was 100 and you bought the quantity, one coin. Then you spend another $100 whenever the price was 50, so that means that you already bought two more coins, and in total you have three coins, and the average weighted price will be 66.7 at that. If you do the math, you can actually Google the average weighted price. It's a little bit different and harder to calculate than the average price, but you see the difference. Most of you will think that it will be $75, the average, but actually the average weighted price will be 66.7. So it will be actually not here, but it will be lower somewhere here. You see, you bought here and here, but your entry is over here. Then you bought another one over here whenever it failed to 20. So you go ahead, dollar cost average, you bought another one here, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and calculate it. All right, switching here. So the price is $20. You go ahead and spend another $100. How much will that give you, right? You would buy 5 coins now, and your average price will show that most of you will think, well, okay, it's got to be somewhere around 56.7, but actually it is 37.5. So your price will move 37 somewhere over here. So this will be your entry price, right? Well, probably a little bit higher. That will be your entry price. And whenever the price will reverse and go higher, you will make good money out of that. But how can I just said in the beginning of the video that you will use a 2x leverage, right? How about that? How can you use 2x leverage and not being liquidated? Because you all guys know that if you use 2x leverage, then your liquidation price will be 50%, right? So if the price will drop here, then you'll be liquidated and you will lose all your money. But here comes a hack, and I will show you. Let's go ahead on the chart. I will switch to logarithmic scale now because I like logarithmic. Some people actually in the comments say, why do you use logarithmic? Well, because it's easier for visual representation of the chart movement and the price movement. What I want to show you, this is my entry price on one of my accounts. This is my average entry price for the Bitcoin. And some people say, well, why don't you close your position because you are already, well, let's say, I'm already like minus 46% on that trade on the Bitcoin. That's just one of my accounts, and other accounts, holding accounts, I got an entry price somewhere around 18,000, so it's pretty good. But why am I not closing it? Because whenever I will get a signal, a reverse signal, whenever the price, for example, if I use the EMA strategy, whenever I get a long signal, I will buy another one and another portion into that trade, and I will dollar cost average, and the price will go higher. And then whenever the market will finally reverse, I'm going to make great percentage. But how do I use the 2x leverage? Let's scroll back, and I will show you an amazing thing. If you will learn how to do that, you can definitely increase your profits drastically. For example, that was actually a really good example. Let's use it. Okay, you have entered the market here. Let's say, for example, you use the EMA strategy, and it gave you a signal that okay, time to long here. You've entered it, and then you had a little profit of 27%, and then for some kind of reason, bam, the price goes down 52%. If you use the regular 2x leverage over here, you would be liquidated. You would lose all your money, right? But here's the hack. How do you enter it? For example, you have $1,000 on this account, this trading account that you want to trade in Bitcoin with this strategy, and you use 2x. That means that you have available $2,000, right? So you do not open all $2,000 here, all of that position. What you do is over here, you would open a half of what you have available, which will be $1,000, right? And your liquidation price is here. But what you do, you take the rest, what you have available, but not all of it. You gotta leave a little bit. For example, you leave $20 available to pay margin fees and trading fees, and you put the rest onto your margin account. That means that you can actually, by doing that, you can have a zero liquidation price. If you did it like I told you, you open a part of it here, left a little bit to your to pay your fees, trading fees, um, because like on some markets you pay the fee every like 8 hours, and some you pay a fee every 6 hours. Um, the rest you put onto your margin account, and that will give you a zero liquidation. So what do you do then? Well, whenever how do you use that to X? Whenever the price moved higher, for example here, I use 25%. Did it make 25%? Yes. Over here, it went 25%. So here, what would I do? I will take half of the margin position that I put in the margin account. I will take that half. By that, my liquidation price will get to 50%. But I will take that and add it into my position here. So my entry price will now move higher. For example, somewhere here, right? This will be my entry price. Let's mark it with the red color. That's my entry price. And remember, I bought it here. So what would I do? I will put a stop loss on half of that amount, well, just a little bit above. In case if the price will go low, then it will trigger that stop loss, and I will not lose the half of that price. And then it bounced. It just happened here, bang. Okay, so that closed 50% of my trade, and then immediately it triggers me the notification, and I put that into the margin account. So to have a liquidation, zero liquidation price. And then whenever the price went all the way up here, it did not liquidate me because I had a zero liquidation point, right? So what do I do now? Wait for another time. There's another long signal, but remember that my entry price is here. So I wait whenever the price will come here and go above it to 25%. When did it happen? It happened over here, right? It happened over here. So there's that's where you would do the same. Take part of your margin, and from that amount, you put it on your you buy on that amount. Now you have your entry price was here. Now you add a little bit here, so your entry price will be here, right? Same thing. Put a stop loss just above it, and wait, it triggered it again. A stop loss over here. So you took half of whatever you had on your position, move it onto the margin. Now you have a zero liquidation price just in case if the price will drastically drop, but it didn't happen here. So what? The next trade would be, let's measure 25% out of that position, 25 here. So the next long trade will be here. The same thing. You take 50% out of your margin position and enter it here. So your actual entry price, what's wrong with the trading view, will be here. And this is a very important moment because now you have 2x leverage your position and check out how far it will go. That's whatever we do. We're just hunting for this huge, huge trade. because from here you would actually go until the next short signal, and that's 313% with using a 2x leverage. That's actually over 600%. Bang, that's a great stuff, and I hope that you understand what I'm talking about. If you want, just subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and in the comment section, don't forget to write that you enjoyed it and you want me to go ahead and show you on the real account how does it work. I can do that. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget, have a safe and profitable trading. Talk to you later. Bye bye.